Good morning, everyone. Anthony Lamacchia here to talk about the perfect day as a realtor. I just finished working out. As you can see, I'm not dressed like you normally see me. A few people suggested, since I've been talking so much about time management and goal setting, that I talk about the perfect day as a realtor. So here to do that. Yes, to my national friends, I did wear a Patriots hat on purpose just for you. All right, so good morning to you. It's 6:30 right now. I've already worked for an hour, worked out for an hour, and I'm about to go upstairs and eat breakfast. So that's number one, okay? Number one recommendation, get up early. If you can get yourself up early, I've been doing it for many, many, many years, okay? It is the number one way to get a head start and to start your day off literally ahead of everyone around you, ahead of your peers. I recognize not everyone will do that, so I'm not going to go on and on about it. But I am going to talk about the perfect day as a realtor. Number one, if you are currently a realtor who runs around putting fires out all day long, leaves your house in the morning, puts fires out all day, comes home and says to yourself, geez, did I do anything productive today? Did I prospect? Did I organize and plan? Did I work on my business? Did I do anything to train or enhance my knowledge? If it's no to those things, you didn't really have a productive day. You didn't really do things to grow your business. So number one is organizing your day. I've been a huge proponent of this since I got out of high school and got into the work world 17 years ago. Whether you're a night person or a morning person, that's up to you, but you need to plan your day. You need to time block. You need to have a calendar so that you know when you're doing what throughout the next day or that day, but don't just run around like crazy. That's number one, is getting your day organized. Number two, obviously you do have to do listing appointments, conduct showings, also handle some of those time wasting activities that I talked about last week. Remember, in that video, I didn't say don't make sure that your client has the fire inspection. Don't make sure that the documents aren't there on time. Don't make sure the checks aren't there. I didn't say any of that. I did say make sure of it. I just said you don't personally have to do every single one of them. That was what I meant by that, but you absolutely should do a good job by your clients. So back to what I was talking about. It is totally okay to do all those things, but you have to do some time blocking. And frankly, this is something that I'm working on getting better at. Throughout the day, probably 2 times, you should shut your cell phone off. You should shut your email off and work at whatever task is at hand right in front of you. Preferably the tasks that are related to working on your business, okay? Reviewing marketing contracts, negotiating with someone for advertising, planning out a marketing scheme. I don't know what it is, but that's the best time to shut off your phone, shut off your email. I promise you, if you do it, I've been doing it about twice a day. If you do it, when you turn it back on, the sun will still shine, the water will still run, the clock continued to tick, time didn't stop, no one died. You're gonna be okay, you can do it. And then it's entirely okay to get back to doing whatever you need to do in your business. There's nothing wrong with that. I did it for several years. From 2005 to 2010, that's what I did, and then I had to pivot. I began pivoting in advance, but you have to pivot your way to growing your business, giving other people the jobs. And that comes from discipline, implementation and discipline. I talked a lot a couple of weeks ago about, what are you doing differently to change the outcome? If you're not willing to do things differently, your outcome won't change. And one thing I thought of this week is right now, this is the time of year I'm hearing a lot of people say, I'm going to change this after the first of the year. I'm going to do that after the first of the year. And I always think to myself, if they were that serious, they'd already be doing it. Why after the first of the year? If there's a major change you're going to make in your life, whether it be personal or business, why wait till after the first of the year? I'm curious. If you're that serious about it, if you're truly waiting till after the first of the year, you will likely be like most people, do it for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, and then it'll fall apart. So my recommendation is, if you're serious about making a change, make a change now. No need to delay. There's no time like the present, okay? Thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoyed hearing about what I think is the perfect day as a realtor. I hope that was clear. If not, post comments, ask questions, disagree with me. I don't care. Say whatever you want on the Crush It page here. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you all listening, and have a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy holiday season, and I'll be back in a week or two. Thanks.